So today we're going to talk about how to chop things. It's not rocket science, but sometimes a few tips might be helpful. I've got a variety of vegetables, carrots, okra, more carrots, a couple different kinds of peppers. I've got an avocado here, might be too ripe, we'll see, and some dried bread that I'm going to use to make breadcrumbs. So the first thing you need is a safe chopping surface. Some people have butcher block counters, but for the rest of us, you need something that you can that's clean, that you can put your food on, and that won't hurt your knives when you cut into them. So I have my two favorite knives here. I have a small paring knife, which when I first started teaching myself to cook is pretty much the only thing I used for everything. So this is really all you need. If you want to get fancy and make things a little easier on yourself, this one is a chef's knife. And oops, looks like it's still a little wet. And this is nice for chopping large quantities, large things, whatever. There's all kinds of serrated knives, other kinds of specialty knives, and you can get what you want. But this little thing right here, this is all you need. This is a bench scraper, so it's to pick up all the little pieces it's a fancy tool, chef's tool, not expensive, but pick up all the little pieces of things that you've chopped up and put them in your dish. So here we go. So this is a piece of okra, which is a vegetable that you basically cook whole. So you can cut it this way, cut the end off because I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat the stem. And then this one you just cut sideways. Basically you're making perpendicular cuts along the length of your vegetable or crosswise. So this bread is really good, but it's kind of holy, so it's hard to eat. It's also thin, so it's extra crunchy, so I'm going to make it into bread croutons. So you want to cut it crosswise. It's hard to cut. And there you have your little cubes. Sometimes you're going to have to cut it this way and then turn it and cut it that way. I always cut the longest way first because that will save more cuts and it makes it easier to handle the pieces. So those are some nice little pieces. They're going to cut really easily. Okay. Carrots, you cut the end off, and I have individual videos for a lot of things, how to cut a lot of things that require specialness or not. And this one you can cut. I have trouble keeping it from rolling if I try to cut the whole thing, so I usually cut it in half and then cut it lengthwise twice because I like my carrot sticks thinner. And then I have a carrot stick. If I want it thinner than that, I just put it sideways and cut it lengthwise that way. So basically that's what you need to do. So for peppers, same thing, cut off the end, or if you want to be fancy, you cut the long ways, peel it open, pull the seeds out. Well, that didn't work real well, but you get the idea. And then you can get rid of the seeds all at once, and then just cut this in whatever shape. If you need them minced, tiny pieces, you cut them long, and then across, and that's pretty much how it is for everything. Now for the avocado, definitely want to use my smaller knife for this, and then I just cut down because this has a seed in it, so you just cut down until you feel the seed, and you go round in circles. Pull it apart. There we go, perfect avocado. And then we peel it, cut up the flesh on the inside, mash it, whatever you want to do with it. Okay, I hope that's helpful. And reference, though, there are some specific videos for specific vegetables or fruit, whatever, but it's all the same principle. Cut it one way, turn your item, and cut it the other way. Have a great day.